OK, see. Try them in the bedroom. That might be a bit quieter.
Put them in the greenhouse outside.
No, don't put them in the greenhouse. That's mean. Bertie is an absolute handful, isn't he?
Yeah.
Very full-on, hyperactive, naughty. Bertie is so demanding. Shush.
Michelle and Tony feel like they can't go out, so they're prisoners in their own home.
Bertie's behaviour controls my life. Always whimpering, crying, barking. I don't want to live the rest of my life like that.
In over 20 years as a dog trainer, I've seen it all.
Winnie!
OK, this is going to be fun. And dealt with some really tricky cases. She could get really hurt. No! I'm ready to bring my A game to help these dogs and their desperate owners. Bertie needs constant attention, so I'm going to give him 100% of mine to see what's going on. That's loud, quite a greeting.
Bertie, no, wait.
Hi, hello. Hello. How are you? Lots of barking dogs.
Michelle?
Hi, nice to meet you, Michelle.
Hi, Victoria and Tony.
Hi, nice to meet you, Tony. I guess that's Bertie. Hey, I know, come on. Yeah. OK, this is going to be fun.
Come in.
This is Bertie and this is Flossie.
That's right.
Bertie is how old? He's
Six.
Where's he from?
We bought him locally. Bertie's a puppy. He was amazing, wasn't he? He was
Funny.
like this big. He was so small.
We used to pop him in our pocket and go up the top woods.
Gorgeous. And we love him to bits, don't we? But he was a handful from them, wasn't he? He was full on all the time. There are a few issues. One is always obsessed with me.
It's almost like he's laser focused on you.
Absolutely.
I often comment there's an umbilical cord that needs disconnecting because it's just so apparent to me.
It's all day and all night.
Huh.
Constantly. He comes between me and Tony an awful lot, you know, when we're close together. If we try and have a cuddle in the chair or a kiss, he's up on us, in between us, jumping on my face, just totally obsessed with it.
Could you do something for me now? Could you just hug? I just want to see what he does. I mean, we have been married 25 years, so we're not in the throes of passion. But it would be nice. But now and again.
Now and again.
Might be nice.
But this is constantly. I just think he's become a bit obsessed with me. And the other issue, I suppose, is if he hears a car, catches somebody walking down the lane, he just goes bananas. Every
is he
single
very
dog,
reactive?
Very reactive. Yeah. We've had problems with the neighbours. Everybody in the village knows Bertie's bark. It's a very quiet area and it echoes. We actually call him the terror dog.
We have had a few visits from the council and things.
Bertie! Bertie! He acts dangerous. He acts aggressive. Bertie! Very difficult to leave him. The minute I leave the house, he starts howling. It must really annoy the neighbours.
The fear of Bertie barking the house down while they're out has left them prisoners in their own home.
It's got to the point that we don't even go out really anymore. We don't socialise because I don't want to leave him. You know, we have a takeaway rather than go out to dinner. And that's been like 6 years. And we haven't had a holiday in 6 years.
Yeah. You haven't been away or had a holiday or anything in 6 years?
No.
In a desperate bid to avoid noise complaints from the council, Michelle has to keep Bertie occupied at all times.
From the minute you get up and he's had his breakfast, the first thing he wants to do is have his ball. And he just pesters you to death until you get him the ball, doesn't he? But at 4 o'clock, I've had enough, and I say, it's all gone.
You do it all day long?
Yeah. We've just got used to it now. If I don't pick the ball up, he starts getting really frustrated with me. He's whimpering and crying, isn't he? And then eventually starts barking. He doesn't leave it alone. He's constantly dropping at your feet, dropping it in front of the lawnmower, kicking it to you if you're ironing. I know it's wrong, but he's barking so much, I think it's just easier to throw him the ball constantly. This is where the balls are kept, in this cupboard. And he chooses the one he wants.
That one?
Is that the ball?
Is that the one? Yeah? Go on then.
Come on then.
That's it then.
All gone, you have that one. Then he'd just sit and wait for me, barking, to go and throw the ball.
This routine is daily?
Every day, yeah.
It's exhausting,
It is
isn't it?
exhausting. In the end, I give in, and I don't know how to change that behaviour. We're just stuck, aren't we?
Yeah.
Bertie's behaviour controls my life. It makes me quite frustrated and sad.
It is training, and sometimes I do get fed up with Bertie, to be honest, and that's not the way it should be.
I just don't know what to do with him.
What happens if Michelle goes out?
He often howls and a proper wow, one of them going on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Obviously, the neighbours probably wouldn't appreciate that if it was going on constantly. So if we went out, that's where we'd be worried about.
OK, I would like to see what he's like
Yeah.
when you do leave.
OK.
So
yeah,
if
we
you
do.
don't mind, I'm going to set a few cameras up, OK? You might be able to hear from the neighbours, oh, your dog was barking all the time, but it's actually really important information for me to see it.
Yeah.
Bertie is a crossbreed. He's half Border Terrier, famed for their high energy, good nature, and building strong bonds with their owners. And a half mini Dachshund, originally bred for hunting badgers. These dogs have a very loud bark. So this mix could add up to a dog that will make itself very clearly heard when it wants attention.
You can see I have a monitor up. The camera's directed to the doors where your dogs normally look out.
Yep.
So what I want you to do, I want you to go off somewhere for about 10 minutes. I want to see what he does. Okay, now the howling has started. He is howling, and dogs will howl, you know, because seek reattachment, right? So there's a few howls. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fascinating, because they think that he goes crazy when they leave. This really gives me great information that it's her. He's so attached with her, but it's almost like that wonderful relationship they do have has become so polluted because he can't settle around her. Michelle said that he never sleeps when she's there because he just needs all that toy thrown, that ball thrown from him all the time. She's gone. He's sleeping. I think she's going to be shocked when she sees this. I'm shocked. So, he did bark, he did howl, but I want you to watch what he does. I want you to watch his behaviour.
No barking. I'm amazed there's no barking. He's so quite calm
He's
and
quiet as a mouse.
Oh, he's just lied down. She's just going to go to sleep.
The only time that I actually saw him settle and put his head down was when you left.
No. Oh, that makes me sad.
See, I'm quite confused because we're in the car and we hear him. So, of course, we've been assuming that that's constant.
You know, I deal with a lot of dogs that have severe separation issues, that their people go out and they're pacing and they can't settle and they're barking and they're howling and they're chewing and they're destructive.
But he's not like that at all.
He has a little bit of like a little whimper, a little howl, and okay. What worries me is that When you're here, he cannot stop.
No.
And what do you think about all of this playing that's continuing now? I mean, I can absolutely see it because we're having this chat and yet he's not leaving you alone.
No. Well, I think it's attention seeking.
You started playing a game with him, great, but now for him, this is almost like compulsive behaviour.
Yeah.
He cannot stop it. Do we sometimes cause our own dog's behaviour? Yes, we do. We reinforce behaviour we like, and then we sort of inadvertently reinforce behaviour we don't want. He was needing, and you were feeding that need and needing, and it was so unhealthy. When he's playing ball, he's in a state of chronic stress.
Okay.
Yeah, because he cannot settle, and I think he is stuck.
That's quite shocking. I can't believe
I know, I feel bad.
We've been hurting him, really.
I love my dogs. My dogs are like my children, and I just want to make them happy. And I've been making him very sad. That's yeah, not a good feeling.
I'm going to be working, changing your behaviour.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to be changing his behaviour. Yeah. You built us quite a habit, and it's going to be hard.
We both adore our dogs. They're our family.
I think that we've been hurting him, really.
Yeah.
Rather
it's
than helping him.
upsetting.
It's really upsetting and quite a shock, really, yeah.
In South Wales, Victoria is helping Michelle and Tony with their obsessed and demanding Dachshund cross, Bertie.
His behaviour is so interesting and so complex. I have to come up with creative things now. I think I'm going to be able to make a real difference in all of their lives.
To stop Bertie's relentless ball-playing loop with Michelle, Victoria wants to help him play more independently.
Wow.
What is this, you might ask? This is called free work, and created by a wonderful friend of mine. All of the ball throwing and all of the toys that you're using with him, it means he's very much reliant upon you. Here, he can do some independent searching himself. I've just put a few treats in each one so he can try find them and utilize this amazing nose of his. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to let him out. He's going to come down here and then he's going to start to explore. Then I want you just to start putting one piece of food down there and maybe like taking a step back. Guide him through the course.
Okay.
This was all about Bertie loosening up, learning to be a bit more independent, doing some things by himself.
Good boy.
Let him. Don't say anything to him. Just let him be. You're always looking at him. Could you just, like, not look at him so much?
Yeah.
There you go. I want you just to put a piece of food on there. Just step away. There.
More?
Just wait, let's just see what he does. I would like him to turn away from you and start discovering more. Do you see his nose working?
Yeah.
He looked at you, looked at you, looked at you, looked at you, and then was like, oh no, I'll do it myself.
But I'm not the focus of attention.
You're not.
No.
So you see how this goes?
Yeah.
It's very gentle, it's very relaxed. We're just giving him some time. This is amazing. I'll tell you why. When dogs start to do this course, you'll see them rub on their backs. You'll see them shake off. And that's just like getting rid of stress. Just
Releasing.
releasing it. So before he can start to get like, I want more, I want more, I want more, just walk away now.
end it, yeah.
Just walk away. And he'll follow you and it's done.
It was really hard to fight his attention. I've learned that Bertie doesn't need me constantly. It's not just Bertie that needs to, have training, it's me too.
No time to rest, Michelle. Victoria's not done training you yet. Can she learn how to resist throwing Bertie's toy and help him keep calm when she's home?
We now know that he can relax when you're not here. But I want to teach him how to relax when you are here. You know, I told you he's stuck in this behaviour, as you are stuck too. We're going to do something which I think might be quite hard. So, twice a day, for about 30 minutes, you're going to put your feet up and you're going to read. That's it.
Just ignore him.
Let's see what Bertie does.
The hope is that Bertie will learn to mirror Michelle's behaviour when she's relaxing, helping him to calm down and stop craving constant attention. That is, if Michelle can do it.
How hard is this for you now, not to throw that darn toy?
Oh, it's just instant natural reaction now to pick that up and throw it for him.
Yeah.
Seems like Bertie's finding it as difficult to relax with the toy around as Michelle is.
We are changing 5 years of habit, very deeply ingrained habit. It's tough.
Yeah.
Let's say you've had your 30 minutes, right, with the toy being out. Now you're going to say, OK, all good, you can put it away and see what he's like when you're reading without the toy.
All gone now. It's all gone.
Just keep reading, please.
Oh.
Wow. When that toy is not here, he's looking around and he's listening to the birds. Great enrichment.
Yeah.
It's just calm time.
And he's never had that.
I think just from doing this exercise, that will be much better for him.
This just has never happened. I never thought that he could relax that way. This is so lovely to see him like this.
Because we have got rid
Yeah.
of the darn toy.
Yeah.
Do you see how important it is to do less?
Now you've told me, I can see.
Well done, Bertie.
Now that Bertie knows how to relax and play on his own, it's time to stop his obsession with Michelle getting in the way of cuddle time with Tony.
I want to do a little technique. It's a very simple technique.
Okay.
I call it the touch and treat. So each time contact happens, good treat happens to him. So what I want you to do, as he's really looking at you, very definitely touch Tony and then throw a piece of food
Okay.
maybe on here. Okay, there you go. He's looking at you. Okay, very nice. Step closer and treat.
Paying attention as well.
Good, nice. Now, I want you to go on to a full-on hug for a second, and then, yeah. Come apart, don't look at him. Hug. Come apart, don't look at him. Do it again. Let's just quickly go in for a hug, but make it quick hug.
Okay.
Very good. Now, he's actually looking. Oh, they hug. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going to get something good.
Time,
Yeah.
What we don't want him to do, though, is, okay, they hug, I bark, and then I get food.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hug, he's quiet, then he gets food. Okay, so again. Very nice. Very good.
Right, Bert. Good boy.
Embrace. Come apart. Treat.
Bingo.
Yesterday, we would not have been able to have a hug and a kiss,
Right.
as we haven't done for the past 4, 5, 6 years. Today, Victoria has shown us that that is possible. This is a major step for us.
So, we've addressed the fact that actually you can go out. Second thing is that you can now hug. And also that you don't have to play with that ball for 7 hours a day.
You have no idea what a relief that is.
You do have a road ahead, but you now understand.
Yeah.
You can meet his needs,
Yeah.
but you don't have to create these mega habits that are hard
No.
for both of you to deal with.
We'll do everything we
Absolutely.
can.
Yeah. No
We
drama.
just want him to be happy. So I know there's going to be challenges. Things are going to go awry, but that's okay because we now know what's going on and why it's going on. Find them, Bertie.
Since Victoria's visit, Bertie has been learning to play independently, Michelle and Tony have been working on cuddle time, and giving Bertie new activities to enrich his life and reduce the barking. And now it's time for Victoria to check in on how Bertie's doing.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, Victoria. We're good, thank you.
How is everything going?
It's going so much better. I do the free work every other day. It's made a huge difference. So nice to be able to do things without him at your heels, barking and yapping.
What about when you're hugging?
He lets us sit down together and have a cuddle or a kiss.
How amazing. I'm so pleased. He wasn't just stuck. You were stuck too. You couldn't go out, but that was more you.
So I actually went shopping. And I haven't done that for ages.
Perhaps you've retrained Michelle, maybe.
So, yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And well, loads of love to you.
Okay, thank you, Victoria. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
I'm so pleased to hear that Bertie is doing so well. That's amazing. They can go and enjoy life outside. She's no longer a prisoner in her own home. Thanks for watching. If you love It's Me or the Dog and want more dog training tips and tricks, visit my official site, positively.com. And if you're interested in learning more about becoming a dog trainer, check out the Victoria Stilwell Academy. Links to both sites are in the description. I'll see you online.